5.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go. You with me? Did you say that Hermie? Is that your name? Yeah, I got it right? Cool. All right, so here's where the breakdown is on the test. The national component with the UST content. So this is a good thing to review if you want to review a little bit, is the federal mortgage related law on the test is 23%. So highlight federal mortgage related law, 23%. That was chapter 1. Across from that says general mortgage knowledge, 23%. That was probably chapter 2. Part 3, mortgage loan origination activities, 25%. So how to be a loan officer is 25%. And this is the part that a lot of people have problems with. Ethics. Ethics is only 16%, and I think they should make it higher because it would make the test easier, but that's probably why they didn't. Ethics is common sense, treating people how you want to be treated. If you do bad on ethics, I think they just ace you out of the whole test. No, I'm just kidding, they don't.
They should.
They should. And the last part is the uniform state content, which is 13%. So going on.
Isn't there, I wrote this down before because it was something from something else. There's 125 questions.
Okay, I'm gonna get to what we need to be at.
Sorry.
Okay. All right, so state mortgage regulatory agencies. So here's the thing. There's a lot of stuff about the state and what the state can do and the state can't do, okay? The main regulatory authority is your NMLS. That's who you guys are gonna, once you pass the test, your license is gonna be under the NMLS, but California, you know, you're obviously in California. So what you need to know for the state regulatory authority is Title V, the Secure and Fair Enforcement of Mortgage Licensing Act, the key component of, remember HURA, Housing and Economic Recovery Act. This is what you have to highlight. All states have to implement the safe, compliant mortgage loan origination licensing process that meets certain minimum standards through the nationwide mortgage licensing system and registry. The effective date was July 31st, 2009. For the refresher course, they'll use the shortened term SAFE Act, okay? So the SAFE Act, the objectives of the SAFE Act. What you have to know about the SAFE Act is it was designed to enhance consumer protection and reduce fraud by encouraging states to establish minimum standards for the licensing and registration of state licensed mortgage loan originators and for the Conference of the State Bank Supervisor and the American Association of Residential Regulators. They worked together to make sure that everything followed suit, so everybody was doing the same thing. Review of the SAFE Act objectives. Provide uniform license applications and reporting requirements for state licensed mortgage loan originators. Provide comprehensive licensing and supervisory database. Aggregate and improve the flow of information to and between regulators. This is a big one, highlight it, the whole thing. Provide increased accountability and tracking for mortgage loan originators. Streamline the licensing process and reduce regulatory burdens. Enhance, this is a big one, put a star by it, enhance consumer protection and support anti-fraud measures. Provide consumers with easy access information. So on the NMLS website, it will show who you are, who you worked for, and if you've ever done anything you should not have done, okay? So your information will be up on the NMLS. It establishes a means by which residential mortgage loan originators would be required to the greatest extent possible to work and highlight the best interest of your consumer. Facilitate responsible behavior in the subprime mortgage market. Highlight comprehensive training and examination requirements. And facilitate collection and disbursement, highlight of consumer complaints. So you don't really want to get complaints, especially if they complain to the CFPB, because if they complain, you're going to hear about it. State regulatory authority agencies. So they just changed the name. I don't know it exactly because I just learned it The Department of Business Oversight was changed to the Department of Finance of some type. So usually, if you're licensed under the Department of Real Estate, if you go and you interview with a mortgage company that's licensed under the Department of Real Estate, you too have to get your real estate license, okay? If you go to work for somebody who's under a different department, which I think is called the Department of Finance and Business Oversight, it's a really long new name. And some people that actually have their license under the Department of Business Oversight don't even know that the name has changed yet. So it's kind of funny.